Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. I'm a zombie, cyborg beyond the internet, playing from old retro games to the newest UR games. Hello, Chara. Thank you for the 5 biddies, the surprise offline biddies. Thank you so much. But I suppose you were never here. I see, I see. Yeah, hello everyone. Hope you all are doing well. It is a Tuesday, innit? It is time to finish Pokopia. I had so many meetings today. I had a meeting with my project manager. We talked about all the massive projects that I have been assigned, and yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that, but I guess that is what I do. I guess the only other option is to quit the job. So yeah, unless they do something really stupid, I will just look for a new job before I quit my old job. So that is going on. I had a meeting with a customer where I was supposed to just confirm one thing, and I ended up talking about and giving support for like 5 things. I really love those because it's like, do you perhaps know this very specific thing that only someone in sales can tell us? And I'm like, no, I'm a software developer. I'm not in the sales like order. I have zero insight on what the pricings are. Like, why do you ask me that? I have no idea. And then I had an insanely long meeting to basically for yet another customer, and that customer is from Portugal, and we have like one person that is like our Portugal correspondent, and I was basically just going through with him as to what our knowledge base is. I had a meeting before that with like last week with my senior developer who originally had that project in his hands, and now it's in my hands. And yeah, he basically just told me the same thing he said, and I had still questions, and now he wrote an email with my questions to the Portuguese, and I will receive some sort of answer tomorrow, I suppose. Oh yeah, and then my energy and internet provider called me today and asked to give me like the best price for stuff. And I said, I'm busy today. I will be available tomorrow sometime, because tomorrow I actually don't have any meetings, so that will be at least possible. Although I have no idea what he's gonna sell me or try to sell me, and yeah, we'll see about that. We will see about that. Other than that, I guess it is just your average Tuesday. I ate, and we are going to play some Pokopia, I suppose. Is there anything I forgot? Other than that I did not at all focus on my model reveal last month, which means you will just get feet in the mail. And it'll make sense tomorrow. Hello, Chara, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. Welcome. Yeah, I didn't like check. I didn't think of something to do for this month's bonus reveal. So maybe with a little bit of luck, I might be able to come up with something that is fast enough to just implement. And yeah, it's gonna be if there is anything, it's gonna be something really short and simple. But I will say, Char says, I sniped you with bits offline, and now I shall snipe you with bits again. thank you for the 100 biddies. I found it very very interesting to see you drop 5 bits in between. I would have loved. Usually I have my OBS open. Unfortunately, I didn't have my OBS open today. Otherwise, I would have just been at work and would have suddenly heard biddies drop while I was working. That would have been amazing. Unfortunately, I did not have my OBS open at the time, but that is something that can happen sometimes, actually. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies and the 5 earlier biddies, the offline biddies. But you were never there, right? Like you specifically were never there to begin with, which is why the second, well, the first, because you never were there, there was never a shoutout that triggered. So this is actually the first shoutout of the day, right? thank you so much. But yeah, I completely forgot to create anything for the model reveal of this month, for the fun model reveal. So I have to think of something, and I have no idea where to begin with. we did some kind of puzzly Tetris already. Maybe it's time to actually do a Tetris, and then every line you clear, you get like more of the picture or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some kind of memory type. That you beat the memory and then you get to see the picture or something. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe doing some memory, some type of memory type game. Or maybe you have to beat, I don't know. I'll let you throw dice and you have to get like three sixes in a row or something. I don't know. I'm not really in the headspace to think of ideas at the moment. Chara says true. Could have been evil Chara. I see. So evil Chara has surprised me with biddies. I see. And now Chara has also surprised me with biddies. I am truly blessed. Yes. So I think it is time. It should be time. I love the music. In general, I like this game a lot. Yeah, today we finished this. Today we finished Pokopia. I'll take it slow, since there is not a lot of stuff to do today, unfortunately. I don't think you've seen this house before. I have a feeling this is new to you. So this is the house that I at some point built. Oh no, you just got jump scared by a spider. That's not good. I'm so sorry to hear that. At least you are not from Australia. Australian spider would have been a lot worse if it was a jump scare. I don't think there are any like native poison or venomous spiders in America, right? It's like more of, like, if at all, it's more like South America, where like really venomous spiders live. Or are there venomous spiders in America? Because I think there aren't any, right? The silent support. Chara has been eaten by the spiders. Right. Yeah, this is my little home that I made. This is my computer corner. As you can see, it's kind of like my real place. It has the gaming computer, which has RGB and stuff. And right behind me is the developer board. Oh, I didn't know the chair actually moves with you. That's interesting. Check-in no work? It did work. You did the check-in with the silent support. It's you only get one check-in. You don't get to double check-in. It is made in a way that that you can only check in once. And you currently have 9 check-ins. It's okay. You didn't do it wrong. You did it just different than usual. I like to give people options how to do things, and if they don't want to be specifically mentioned, I'll let them check in with the silent support, so they can still track their numbers of check-ins without needing to interact with me if they don't want to. So you can check in with the silent support, or you can check in with the say hi. And either one triggers the check-in event. And once you have your check-in event... Hello, Ominous! Once you have the check-in event, you get to... Gotta beat Ominous in check-ins. Basically... I was explaining. Why do I stop in between explaining? I'm a dumbass. Anyways, yeah, it checks into the same area, like it checks into the same API slot, and that allows you to just check in with either. And it specifically limits with exactly one check-in in a specific amount of time, like something that is almost impossible to cheat on. You could technically cheat, but that is first of all not the point, and second of all, it's harder to cheat than if I made like one redeem where you can check in, and then my stream crashes. And you get to immediately check in after my stream crashes. This one is harder to cheat on. So it is still better, I think, and it gives you more options. Wait. Is that the gaming console? It is. Thing makes sounds. That's weird. Anyways, hello, Ominous. I'm so sorry. How are you doing, Ominous? How is it going? Chara wants to out check in you. You might need to step up your check-in game. Charles says, uh-oh, my plan has been revealed. Hold, my chat broke on my phone again. No! That is The mobile version of Twitch is just so bad. It is amazing how bad it is. I do not recommend at all, ever, using the mobile app for anything. Omni says, I am well, new gym I started today, they got better and cleaner equipment, nice. I have my own gym. I only ever use my dumbbells at home. And that is it. Like I don't have anything else. I don't go to the gym. I do not like working out in front of people. Even if I kind of know everyone is just minding their own business. But I still feel like I can't not think that people are judging me when I work out. Especially since my form is terrible. So yeah. I'ma just stay. I'm not just stay at home and do my workouts at home. If you're wondering why I'm buying the pop art sofa, it's a surprise tool that will help us later. And I remember... Well, first of all, I don't know if I showed you around here. We have a power plant by now. We have an abandoned power plant. Which I, at some point, just made. Oh, thank you for the 45 stream streak, Ominous. That is amazing amount. And thank you for Chara, thank you Chara for turning me into tea. It is tea time. But yeah, I made an abandoned power plant. Thank you for the 8 pits. Thank you, thank you. So this abandoned, quote-unquote, power plant is actually inhabited by Zapdos. Unfortunately, there's no real home point for Zapdos. It's just here. And I don't know how to properly like do anything with this. This just is here. And I suppose you can like look into the sky. But there's like no home point for Zapdos. This just is a decorative place that Zapdos just spawns in. It is in no other way really used for anything, I think. Let's see, can I... Ah, god damn it. This just about doesn't work out, huh? Oh well. But yeah, that's Pallet Town right now. That is Pallet Town. Apparently we have also enough Pokemon that we can actually fill up 2 trading houses. Eevee! What the hell is this? Wire. I don't really want that. Wire, huh? Log table. Not really what we are looking for, to be honest. Not really what we are looking for. However, there's a routine that I don't think I've ever shown you. Crystal fragments. Still not the thing, but yeah, usually whenever I log in every day at the moment. And whenever I log in, I just go through my routine, which includes going through these. And now that I have actual sound, because I usually play without sound, I notice how terrible this must be for people who are actually playing with sound all the time. Because this, actually, this sound kind of hurts my ears. Vending machines, yes, yes. And they give actually important things. Also, I've just noticed that the board is just impaled by this. I did not realize that would happen. I suppose it happens. But yeah, we have like tons of vending machines around here, and I did, like, for the longest time I didn't know how useful they are. But they're actually incredibly important because, as you can see, we have like water and stuff, right? We can transport water, and there is a single purpose to these vending machine liquids, I suppose, which is if you, and now I have to look if I have everything. Well, I guess I have the sofa, but I don't want to use the sofa. I need something to sit. Do I take a pop-out chair? Don't I have like anything else? Guess not. I'll take the pop-out chair. And then I'll show you the things you can do with the liquid. I'll put it here. I'll put this, what I'm about to produce, I'll put it here. So what you can do, for example, this chili sauce, you can inhale it, I suppose. It's not drinking it, it's inhaling it. And in this map, there's like no lava at all. Like if you run around and look at everything, there's no lava. So how do you get lava into this area? That is, you get lava into this area by taking the chili sauce and eating the chili sauce. Same thing goes with tea. Tea gives hot spring water. The milk coffee gives you muddy water. The soda pop gives you seawater. And then the fresh water gives you just water. So if you want ocean water, which is the water down there, you could, on most maps, you just get that. But if you need ocean water specifically for something, and the map for some reason does not have that, because there's the sky map, right? The final one. So if you don't have that in a map, you can just go ahead and use those liquid bottles to get that. Which is an interesting way to solve that. Meanwhile, I made a magma fishing spot, which will allow me to get my most favorite Pokemon of all time. And usually, to get that Pokemon, you just move like away a little bit from the place, right? And I will just quickly look to the right and to the left. Ah, usually that works immediately. Okay, this one will take a while, I suppose. That's fine, because we are not really in a rush with anything. In the meantime, we have stuff in Skyland. I don't know if I will ever be able to do this Sprigato quest, because I have zero idea what Sprigato wants from me. It is literally unclear to me. Yeah, this spot will take a while, I think, until my most favorite Pokemon of all time will settle down there. But I think first thing we will do is go to the lighthouse, because there's let me lie. There is like 3 more. Oh, excuse me. Like 3 more things, 3 more challenges, 3 more donations, I think, to get all the badges. Because apparently this is like the arena, right? This is like the arenas to do. You get all the badges. Choop, choop. Funny. Yeah, I've been building up the towns a little bit. It's not a lot, but I did put up some stuff a little bit. A little bit. Oh, there's some interesting stuff. We got. What do we got? A water wheel. I don't think we need the water wheel. There is a there's a high probability. Ooh, what are you doing here, sir? You're new. Empoleon. Ah, you've such a tranquil expression. This must be a calm and peaceful place. I approve. I believe I'll seek out a suitable home for myself here. Empoleon, the Emperor Pokemon. If anyone were to hurt its pride, it would slash them in two with wings that can cleave through an icy flow. What the hell is a flow? Is it pronounced floway? Anyways, apparently I don't have enough for this, which is fine, we don't need that. In fact, if we look into this, I only need to donate one crystal fragment, which I will now add. And then we go over there and start burning this. I've prepared a little bit. So yeah, we are done with this challenge. Incredible. You've completed part 5 of the team initiation challenge. You must be pretty skilled if you managed to charge us up with electricity. No one's come this far before. I'm sure you're eager for that reward. Here you go. A soul-like badge. Pretty sweet, right? With that badge, you're supposedly more likely to find your favorite ice cream flavor. You've completed all the intermediate level tasks for Team Initiation Challenge. Oh, the second light turned on. You're one step closer to becoming a member of our team. I have got to start getting ready for your welcome party. There's only a bit left to do for the Team Initiation Challenge. Once you finish, you will be full-fledged team member. Without further ado, Team Initiation Challenge Part 6. Oh, full furniture, okay. The theme of Part 6 is stylish furniture. You can do it, boss in the making. Nice, nice. Pearl says I gotta go home early and I get to relax. For some reason my brain decided to not let me sleep. Oh no. Please go home, like, please get home safely. If you're EP, maybe you want to take like a nap before driving home. I suppose I assume you went to work with your car. So I do not recommend driving sleepy. Oh, you have been home for 30 minutes. Okay. I'm glad. But yeah, driving when you're tired is like one of the most dangerous things you can do. So please do not, if possible. I do not want to have to wonder where you went. And then get met with terrible news. So we need an industrial bed and some resort lights and office desks. I don't know exactly where to get them, I just know that I have them. Power says my brain has a function to refuse to sleep while driving, like a security feature. most people think they have. I'm still like, please just stay on the safe side of things. I would much rather be safe than sorry. I think I have like a resort light in our apartment. I think I put that on the ceiling actually. Or maybe I can build it. I think I can build it. Sir, you're on the way. Charles says, I have driven home at 12 AM before and still did not sleep until 1 AM. Might have insomnia. Yeah, it can happen. But insomnia itself is not what... sleeping itself is not necessarily what gets you. It is... Being tired in itself is the one thing that is dangerous. Because similar to driving drunk, it just delays your reaction times and stuff. So that is the actual problem behind it. Of course, micro sleep is like the most dangerous thing, but even like being tired in itself behind the wheel is not great. So please, everyone, stay safe. Make sure to hydrate, because dehydration is also one of the reasons why people get confused and stuff. So, like, even if you don't immediately, that is the dangerous part. Like, you don't feel your impairment that you get. Also, thank you for the care package. I need more hydration, which means I will take the opportunity of this care package to get more hydration. I've got hydration. I actually pulled out my, how's it called, training rings today. I have like some sort of acrobats like rings, like some wooden rings. And they are like used by acrobats mostly. But they are like very good, apparently, if you want to train your back. And that is like my main concern as a software developer. Sitting all day will encourage your back to go very bad. So you have to kind of make sure you're doing some stuff for your back, because that is that guy is not coming back if you're not taking care of him. So I have some tools to get some proper back training, and yeah, I did that today. If not for long, I did get a few repetitions in, which is nice. I usually don't get that, but since today was like one of those days where I had like multiple meetings, I just in between meetings decided, okay, like you were sitting through that meeting, you can just get up and do something for a minute. So I did that. I did some training in the meantime. Now, what was the third thing? I forgot what the third thing was. We have industrial badge. We have... What else do we have? We have the lights. Char says, I think my EP might be from mental health, because I just realized we are getting closer and closer to October. Oh no! Is October a bad month? Is that like not a good month? I hope I can give you a little bit of comfort then. If not solve your problems, maybe make them easier. Very bad month of October. Yeah. If there's like an anniversary and stuff, I'm unfortunately not very good at dealing with things myself. I usually just try to forget things. If that is, I'm very good at forgetting, which might be because that is my kind of coping mechanism. So yeah, I don't really know how to deal with these kind of things. I just hope that I can give you a little bit of comfort in the meantime. And remember, we all love you. You are very important to us. So make sure to take care of yourself. I think that is the most important thing, that you know that we care about you. Oh, thank you for the head pits. And of course, always. I get head pets, you get head pets. You wait. Let me. Yeah. Wait, what? Aha. There you go. All the head pets. You get all the head pets. Make sure to take care of yourself, yeah? Man, I really don't remember what was the last thing we needed. I think it was like something really simple. They just... Oh, it was the office desk. There we go. That is the thing that we needed. Sometimes I do remember. If it's not too it's not too bad, I sometimes do remember. I'm wondering if we like get 3 more challenges and what the reward for the final challenge is. That would be interesting to find out. It's raining. Now that we're getting close to the end, I remember when the very first thing we tried to get back the rain on this map. We started over there in this cave, right? And the first thing First thing we tried was to bring back the rain for this area, because it was all dried out. Now look at everything. All the earth, all the grass, everything has been hydrated by now. Well, some of that is under some roofs, so it doesn't really get hydrated. We got the rain back, and the area is completely restored again. Everything, every tree, all of this stuff. It's all been better now. Well then, it is time to complete this challenge. Outstanding! You completed part 6 of the team initiation challenge. I've always wanted to be surrounded by such high quality furniture. I mean, no! Or let Pokemon live in a place like that, of course. Anyways, here's an incredible reward. Go ahead and take it. A Marshy badge. Great badge, isn't it? With that, you'll always be able to fry eggs just the way you like them. Nice! I can finally make that omelette again that I made like 3 years ago once. That I made really, really good. I can finally do it every time now. But never mind all that. It's time for part 7 of the team initiation challenge. Let's go! A Game Boy system, huh? This part is all about getting the essentials. You're so close. Keep going, boss. In the making. I don't think I can make the Game Boy, actually. Tasty omelette. Yes, you. Smooth and rain and tasty omelettes. That's a Sunday morning if I ever seen one. Soothing rain and tasty omelettes. I have a feeling I can't get that Game Boy. I don't know where to start, where to get it. Actually. Where would I get that Game Boy from? I can do the washing machine. That one is easy. Where do I get a Game Boy from? I don't think I've seen one either. Is there like a challenge that I can do? Do I have to do link play or something? Do I have to go to the Cloud Island? Is there anything? Nothing, huh? Yes, literally no. Schlecht. I have no idea where to get that Game Boy from. Well, everyone, watch me fumble for 3 hours to find the Game Boy. Like I can with ease. I can do the fridge and the washing machine. I think I still have a washing machine somewhere around here. But a Game Boy? Did I maybe even put the washing machine upstairs? Or is upstairs just my lamp room? This is my lamp room, everyone. And the reason why I have a lamp room is I needed to have like electronics connected. A certain amount of electronics. That is why I have the lamp room. Actually, let me just go through here like this. There we go. Easy. Now let's put back this one. This one. Then we close them so the neighbors don't get any weird ideas. Chao says maybe an island has to be fully complete. Could be a special item. Yeah, that is possible. And that would also be extremely scary because I don't think I can do that within like one 3-hour window. I don't think that is very much possible for me. Washing machine. Oh, you know what? I think the washing machine is in this house over there. But I'm gonna be honest. I'll just make the washing machine. It's at this point a lot easier. Island completely done. Maybe I'll try one other thing before that. Because I have zero idea how to otherwise. There is the... where was it? On the PC. There's link play, right? And I know that you can like go to clouds and stuff. Oh. Okay, never mind. I guess that is probably not it then. Praise. I don't want to praise anything right now. How would I get the environment level up though? Like all of this is just me having my Pokemon fan, like Pokemon fans, my Pokemon friends. Just having everyone in this area basically. Also, did my thing lure any big Pokemon? Okay. Is this gonna do what I think it's gonna do? That's amazing. Of all the things that I did not expect, I did not expect this the most. But we caught ourselves an Arcanine. My body's got more stiff. Oh, did I scare you? I'm sorry about that, bud. I overslept a bit, so I figured I'd go for a little run to wake myself up. Just trying to get in the right headspace first with a quick roar, you know? It is my favorite Pokemon. It is Arcanine. Arcanine, the legendary Pokemon. An ancient picture scroll shows that people were captivated by its movement as it ran through prairies. It's 6'3". It is 3... Is it inches? It is 3 inches taller than I am. That is amazing. This Pokemon is just ginormous. I love it. I have to get a real life, like life-sized Arcanine plush at some point. It will tower over me and it will be fluffy. Get over here. You will be immediately my roommate. You have no choice in this matter, actually. You will become my roommate. No, wait, come. You are supposed to go into the second floor. Into the first floor, not the second floor. Is it? Can it not? Is it not allowed to be in the first floor because I already have 2 on the first floor? Am I stupid? I think that might be a problem. I'll give Arcanine a bed to sleep in, a proper bed for now. But apparently Arcanine's home is up here now. You'll get a bed for now. Anything else that I can give you? I need the fridge. I can give you a light. I don't think you need the lamp room. But I will give you the light that you deserve. Okay. The environment level has increased. Okay, I hope that is the final environment level, because I really need that Nintendo. I really need that Game Boy. New challenges have appeared. There is still more environment level. Apparently people feel awesome today. Which is great. I do like that. Easy, some veggies. Get a Ditto doll. Get some nice new stuff. Some photo cutouts, some antiques, a Pokeball sofa, a Pokeball light, a wall clock. Shower says if you want, I can look up and see where that Game Boy if you get stuck. Yeah, that would be amazing, because I am trying to finish today, if possible. If I don't find it in like the next in like the next few minutes, I suppose. There's gonna be an ad break in like 10 minutes. And after that ad break, I think I will try to find it for like one more quarter of an hour. And if I don't find it, then that would be amazing if you had that ready for me. Or if you well, I'll trust your assessment. If you say I will never find that out within like a reasonable time frame, you will you have my permission to tell me if it's like impossible for me to find out by myself. Because if I have to actually get to a I don't know what kind of level with the environment, then it will be impossible for me. Let me go see real quick. Thank you. Thank you for being amazing. Let's go surfing. It's environment related, okay. That is annoying. If I have to prep this whole area to be like perfect, I will be devastated. So if it's environment related, I suppose I can't just go to the Silpco and it's like magically laying there, huh? Which environment would that be? Is it like the first environment? Because there's 3 out of 5 environments where I would suspect it. If it's like the Withered Wasteland, that is like the most logical. And it would be absolutely painful for me. Because that would be very unfortunate. Not Withered, okay. This area is like mostly okay. If it's Pallet Town, I can work with that. Pallet Town is fine. But if it's like this area as well, this one I don't have a lot of Pokemon. I don't have a lot of housing opportunities. So that would be not that great, to be honest. I could probably manage, but it's not that great. Also, Professor Tangrove has something to say.
Oh, Sammy, I have a favor to ask. There are a great deal more Pokemon in this town now, thanks to you. What do you say? But I suspect among them, there may be some who are quite satisfied with their environment. Pokemon have such varied tastes, after all. I know I've asked this of you before, but I'm asking here in this town too. Would you please raise the comfort levels of this town's Pokemon even further? I'll leave the method up to you. I'll look forward to seeing your results.
It looks like you'll have to improve the environment level to satisfy Professor Tangrove. Try raising the environment level to 5 in this town, to then report to Professor Tangrove. You can check the current environment level anytime at the Pokemon Center PC. All I can say is fluffy clouds, that is your hint. I have a feeling we are on the right track right now, yeah.
Well, I've got a piece of advice for you. I was quite shocked and impressed by Tinkmaster's skill building in this town. And this applies to other towns as well, but if you build a house and have a Pokemon live in it, that should improve their comfort level. You'll also recall you'll learn how to make lifts and elevators here. Things like that make it easier for Pokemon to move around as they please. I can only imagine things like that would help with the comfort level as well.
I guess environment speedrun it is. There's a few things we can do to kind of speedrun environments. And I guess that is my only way to do things. Because we are a little bit short on time. Okay, so this is apparently not a crop field in the vicinity of the Pokemon Center. Yeah. I suppose it is time for me to get stuff in order. How do we proceed? First of all, I have a few quests that I can immediately be done with, I think. So we shall go and solve that. I have a feeling we might be able to finish this environment quest in an hour. Yeah, there might be the possibility. You, sir, wanted your pop sofa in here, right? That is what you wanted. Chao says, I found giant Arcanine plushie on eBay, but it's very expensive, like extremely expensive. I guess I'll have to make a noble sacrifice then. Yeah, I kind of figured that if a plushie like that existed, I figured it's probably gonna be in the thousands of euros. Like it would probably cost something around the amount of a small car. So I was kind of prepared for that. Oh, Poliwrath, I think did I voice him on stream? I don't know. I think I didn't voice him on stream.
Well, I've probably got nice stuff to say about Gardevoir. We just vibe, you know?
What do you need again?
You can get all kinds of items from the PC at the Pokemon Center, right, Ditto? I think you could nab 2 pop-out sofas and plonk them down on the first floor of the building.
2? I needed 2, okay. That's fine. I can work with 2. 2 is okay. Not like the Dragonite that needed 5 alarm clocks. It's 1,000 US dollars, approximately 850 euros. Yeah. That is actually like less than I expected, to be honest. That is less than I expected. It was a limited edition for Japan. Makes sense. Yeah, Japan always gets like such a nice stuff, and we are just here sitting here like, maybe we get a nice special edition. I mean, in Japan, there's a lot of people probably had the question why, because if you grew up with Pokemon, with the very first Pokemon games, you were probably growing up with Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, right? And at some point they made Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green, right? And most people got confused because nobody has ever heard about Pokemon Green. So where did Pokemon Green come from? And it is actually a thing in Japan. Like as much as I know, Pokemon Green was actually for the very first Game Boy in Japan. They made for the very first Game Boy. They actually made Pokemon Green. And you can still play it, technically. Like, it's just Pokemon Blue. Just for the original Game Boy. That is the most amazing thing to me. That when they made the remakes, they never made a Pokemon Water Blue. And instead they just went with the Leaf Green. Also, we have an ad break. I'm so sorry. I shall take a little small break from the game, as is. Charo says Japan got all the Mimikyu stuff. Yeah, I'm also angry about that. I bought all the limited tea and coffee sets on eBay. No one can stop me from getting my beloved Mimikyu. Yeah, Mimikyu is awesome. I'm very sad that we didn't get like proper merchandise from them. In general, Japan has so much cool merchandise when it comes to Pokemon that never leaves the country. It is very sad. And I don't think they will ever just make them for the European market. It is very, very unfortunate. Japan gets all the cool stuff. Yeah. It's like they have so much cool stuff and you can't even like really get it because you kind of sometimes you have to prove like citizenship as well. Like sometimes you have to prove citizenship of Japan to get the stuff that you want. Like that is how deep that goes sometimes. Sometimes you need to prove Japanese citizenship to get merchandise because it's so limited. Why can't we get cool stuff? Universal Studios Japan does a Pokemon Center Mimikyu event in October for Halloween. That is and they will definitely not put that like anywhere else, right? Like it will only be in Japan in the Universal Studio area, Pokemon Center area, because I think there are like multiple Pokemon Centers if I remember correctly, and you can just it will be probably still just in Japan only. I think didn't America have like a Pokemon Center as well, and I think France has one, something along those lines. It's only in Japan. Ah, that sucks. Yeah. And again, even if you just go there as a tourist, there's no guarantee that you can like take part in the event, because depending on like what the organizers think, you have to like prove Japanese citizenship as well. So even if you just go there as a tourist, there's no guarantee that you will also be able to take part in the event. It is very sucky sometimes. However, we are out of the ad break. Let me take a zip and then I shall read Polygraph. This is why I get stuff on eBay. Yeah. I mean, there is no other like possibility, right? Even like the Arcanine plush. Like, just remember that you need to ship that giant Arcanine from Japan to Europe. If I was to buy that plushie, I would need it to ship it from Japan to Europe. It would need to be like, imagine that thing gets on a container ship that just sinks. Like, that is, not only is that amazingly much money that just went into the water, it is also irreplaceable because it's a limited edition from Japan that you don't get anywhere else. And then it's like a giant package, so it's much more likely to be stolen as well. And then you have to like have space for it in your home as well. It would be an unwise decision for me to buy one. It doesn't mean I will not buy one ever. It just means that it is an unwise decision too. All right, let me read this dialogue for a moment. Now that's how you make an entrance. A building. Or at least I think so. We have completed the request. Which means we are now eligible to build more homes. The good thing is, we have lots of areas where we can just build homes. This, for example, is like pretty much an area where we can build homes however we want. It will take a little bit of time, but that's okay. Hello, Reki, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How are you? Hope you are absolutely cooling down. Because I think today is a extremely warm day in your area as well, right? It is hot, yeah. Doing your best. Stay hydrated. Do take breaks. Do drink water, and make sure to stay cool. I mean, you are already cool, but stay cooler. We are currently trying to fetch a Game Boy. There, you charmer. I am. Maybe. I don't know. We are trying to retrieve a Game Boy, and apparently that includes, but is not limited to, raising the environment level. So we are currently trying to make more homes for Pokemon, so we can put everyone on this island to increase the environment level. So what can you turn into? Supposedly blocks. I can turn into a block. And if that is not your gusto, I can also turn into a traffic cone. That is also possible. But most of the time, I just am who I am. I think I can also turn into the science experiment. Wait. Or the table is standing on. That is also possible. How does it work? There we go. I am the science. Char says, I love when my eBay list ends up disappearing because it's all got bought. Oh no. Time to go see if they have the mug I look for 3 hours looking for. Oh no. That is awful. But yeah, I guess if you don't buy immediately, like, stuff just stops being there, right? Like, that's how eBay works. There's only one of the items, so you will have to buy immediately, otherwise it gets bought before you can react. The Mimikyu mug. Oh no. Not the Mimikyu mug. Reki says I haven't touched eBay in like 15 years. I know for a fact that I bought stuff on eBay last year because my PlayStation 2 that I bought and the cable that came with it. Never mind, not the cable. The cable I think I already had. But the PlayStation 2 I bought was from eBay. And it was one without a cable, so I got it for like 30 bucks. Not even, I think that one costed me 20 bucks. And the PlayStation 3 that I bought costed me 30 bucks. So yeah, I do know for a fact that last year I did buy something on eBay. eBay to this day is one of those places where I usually really don't want to buy from. But at the end of the day, it's probably one of the best options. Like, even if you get a bad deal for something, it's probably still better than any modern deals. Two potatoes. Apparently, fishing potatoes out of a well is apparently farming potatoes, harvesting potatoes. There might be a miscommunication here. I don't think those were harvested potatoes, but I suppose they have to have been harvested at some point, which makes them harvested potatoes. But I did not harvest those potatoes. Okay, so what we are doing right now, we will be preparing quote-unquote homes for Pokemon. We are gonna use something that is quite stupid, actually, from the game, but they kind of let you do this, so I will just use that for to my advantage. Because to make a house, you basically just need a quote-unquote room with a door. So we can just take any kind of door. Let me check what type of doors we can get. We can make like lumber doors, I guess. I don't think gates work. I think gates are not doors. Okay, let's go with wooden doors then, I suppose. We have like a few. And they do, since they are so big, they do help. Reki says, well, no, they are gates. Yeah. I guess they are different. By definition. Boop, 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 boop. So, and with the doors, we need 3 different furnitures to make something a house. So we have, what do we have now? We have 12 doors, so I'll just make basically 12 of everything. Do we have like a wooden table? Block table. Wooden table, log table. Floor table. Oh. Untwine. Ooh, an office table. Why am I looking into this so deep? There's no reason for me to look into this too deep. I'll take an iron bed because that is like a one wide bed, which will be probably the best thing to use. And then I'll take the. Well, this one takes lumber, this one takes logs. Both of them are cheap as hell, so. Do I really care? Could also go with the counter. I have like infinite counters here. That is how you do it. I even had more iron beds. On the other hand, I do need the iron beds sometimes, so we'll just skip that. We'll just skip that for now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I really hope we can get that done within the next hour or two. I really don't want to sit here and raise the environment level for 4 hours. You've arrived home. And apparently I did some sort of challenge in the meantime. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Oh right, I harvested those potatoes out of the spring well. Ah. The J-burbs are flying around. You can tell me a lot of things, but I 100% believe like this is the best Pokemon fit for J. Like this whole evolution line just looks very much like a blue jay. I am 100% voting on that. Yeah, in the meantime, we make poker homes, which means we take these wooden walls and we create something that looks like a home. And I don't know the proper definitions. Like if I for example, let's take this, right? I think this is already enough. Like this is already big enough technically. Yeah, this is already a house. So and this isn't because there's a door missing, right? So what I'm wondering specifically, how is that defined? How is a house defined in this? Because if I can just make like a really small house, is this now 2 houses? And why is the plural of house not heis? If the plural of mouse is mice, why isn't the plural of house heis? So many things to consider. Okay, so technically either this is like 2 homes now, or I kinda messed up. But just by definition, I think this should be house. Alright, you will not move in if I don't put like a bed and a table in there, right? So if I put down the table... I also have lamps. I have like a ginormous amount of lamps. So actually, why don't we just do this instead? Right. There we go. And now it's a proper home. And it is 2 empty houses. There you go. So I can basically mass produce houses like this and let them all live in them. I don't know if they feel cramped after a while, but that is how that works out. There you go. I'll just make these type of houses now. I can put 8 Pokemon in here. And apparently that improves their environment level significantly. So, you two. I shall take you and Sprigatto. Hello Nito. Very Dwarf Fortress type of you. It is kind of necessary at the moment. Because we need that Game Boy. And if to get a Game Boy, if I need to put in all of my friends into tiny houses with only 1 bed, yeah, there's if that is what I need to do, then that is what I need to do. But how are you doing, Nito? How's your day? How's your work week work? How's your everything? I tried. By the way, Nito, I have to. I'm gonna have to do a stern talking to right now, because apparently you don't have any VODs, and I wanted to watch your VOD, and you don't have any. I tried to watch the demo, and you just don't have any VODs apparently. I was not able to watch any of that. all this for a game console. I hope you'll get an additional Switch 2 out of it at least. It's a Game Boy, so I think it's better than a Switch 2. Yeah. Is it like do you just generally don't have any VODs? Is that like something you're completely against, or did you just not have that set up in a way? Because I really wanted to watch the demo. The only VOD that exists after that is the karaoke I did after it, since ending the demo crashed my video drivers. Oh, okay. That is unfortunate. My default is that the VOD is privated and I publish them afterwards. Oh, okay. I have it like the complete opposite. Like if something happens on stream that I know that I don't want the VOD on, then yeah, that is. I usually let everyone just see the VODs, and if something happens that I'm not really fond of, I just unlist the VOD. And you on YouTube, because I have also YouTube stream, you can on YouTube just you can basically just cut out the part that you don't want to show. So that is how I handle the VODs. If it's YouTube, I just cut it out, and if anything happens on Twitch, then I just unlist the VOD manually instead of needing to list them manually. Because I know that some people watch my VODs, and I don't want to take that away from them. So I have decided to go through the extra effort whenever that is necessary. Because usually it's not necessary, and I don't want anyone to be left out just because they can't catch me live, right? Nito says, I think it's just a me thing. Yeah. I mean, it's not wrong. It's different, but it's not wrong. So if you're more comfortable with that, like, sure, absolutely keep it that way. I don't want to force you. I will not be able to force you anyways, but I don't want to force you either to automatically release your VODs. That is that is all up to you. Interesting. What kind of drug party is here? All under this tree hiding? What are you hiding? Anyways, the karaoke what is now existing, though it's just a raw vocals. Raw vocals, yeah. It is very, very annoying that that you can't have even the music playing from karaoke. It's very sad. Can't believe you forced me to make the process of having WhatsApp easier. Shaking my head. They're just cute and under the tree like that. Yeah, they do be hanging out. It reminds me a little bit of the things I did when I was younger, in the small baby age of 14 to 16 years old. In summer vacation, which is like the American spring break is like 6 weeks, right? And in Germany, summer vacation is 6 weeks. And when I was like 14 to 16 years old, even a little later as well. But my friends and I used to hang out under a highway bridge, under a Autobahn bridge. And we just hung out, like we drank, somebody usually got beer, and one of my friends was able to get vodka, and we just hung out under the highway bridge, sometimes all night up into the morning. It was fun. I'm just overly cautious and automatically cut out the music from the words. Yeah, there is, like, you can automatically say that the VODs, like you can route music into every channel but one channel, and the VOD you will be able to publish with the muted channel basically, while everyone else hears the music on stream when they are watching live. I think you probably already do this, right? But for everyone who does not know that, yeah, there is like an option to cut out one specific channel in OBS to remove the music in the VOD, but have it live on stream. That is for everyone who does not know that. It is very practical, especially if you like to stream stuff like Beat Saber or Osu. Nito says, I enjoyed napping outside and under trees when I was younger. Those were the days. Yeah. Shower has returned and has sandwich and water. Nice. I need to buy toast and salad and tomatoes and cheese. I need to make those sandwiches. Your what's it called? The catch and release, the fishing game that you played, Shara. I need those sandwiches. I need to make those sandwiches. They looked so amazing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I assumed. Reki says, SMB used to be a delinquent. Oh my god. Kind of. This is kind of, yeah. I did a lot of I did a lot of stuff, yeah. Hello Neo, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I did a lot of stuff as a kid. Mostly non-criminal activities. Mostly. Oh, what? Why can't I put him into the other house? This house is full. Why can't I suggest that house? Doesn't make sense. You're doing good? That is awesome. Doing good is amazing. I love when people are doing good. We, in the meantime, are trying to get the environment level up. So I'm putting everyone in the house. I make small houses, like this one. And I just put everyone in there. And apparently that improves the environment level. Wait, did he... Yeah, he did, okay. Who's flying there? It's the bigger one, okay. But yeah, when I was younger, my bike was just getting me everywhere. It was an amazing time. Okay, so these Pokemon do not like the houses. Which means I just need more Pokemon. Because the more Pokemon I have, the higher the environment level automatically gets. Jawab. Nitro says, I think I never answered you. I'm cooked due to weather. Yeah. Today is so extremely warm. Kinda bad, but chilling here is nice, so... do you have an AC unit? I know not a lot of people have an AC unit, because in Germany it's just not a thing you usually have. But if you have an AC unit, I am... It's a lifesaver. Having an AC unit is an incredible lifesaver. I do have a mobile unit. Yes, I too have a mobile unit. It is not really possible to get a fixed one. It's very rare for a fixed one to exist in Germany. So the mobile units have to suffice. But they are amazing still. It's just trying its best, yeah. AC isn't a thing here, yeah. It is very unfortunate. Vulpix likes it warmer. We can do that. Warmer is actually not that hard. There. This should make it warmer immediately. Ta-da! Nito says there are split units as well, but they're so expensive. Yeah. Especially since the heat wave started. They do sell you... They upsell you, basically. Every time a heat wave starts. They upsell you the ACs, because suddenly everyone remembers that global warming is a thing, and they do kind of need those to not just die. So everyone just buys the AC units at once instead of getting them when they are cheap, like I did. I grabbed my my AC unit winter. I think it was in winter the last year, and I even got a discount. So I can highly recommend grabbing your AC units in the deepest of winters. Because then they actually are very cheap. Nito says, I was gobsmacked when I saw the mobile unit being sold out for a few days. It's insane, but it's also very kind of normal. Because nobody has one, right? And there is still the free market. Like if everybody just... Usually nobody buys them, so they are not in stock. And everyone just goes ahead and tries to get them. Then yeah, that makes sense that they are sold out. Like this is just a very unusual event. And since everyone and their dad in Germany are kind of denying that the how's it called, global warming exists, like yeah, everyone kind of is having trouble getting an AC unit. I hope that is at least a nice wake-up call to those people. And I really hope that they learn from this experience. They probably won't, but you can always hope. Are you already... No, you are not housed, so get over here. You're getting a tight home. We all hope, yeah. It would be amazing if people just understood science at some point. And Reki says, by the way, I know about global warming and still I wasn't expecting to get 10-degree waves above normal for summer. I kinda expected it. And I'm expecting like at least like 15 degrees for a lot longer next year. Like it's only getting worse at this point. Like if you look at the graphs, it's only going to get worse, which is why I recommend, if you don't have an AC unit this year, grab one in winter this year. Get yourself one for Christmas. Give your loved ones one for Christmas. Because next year is going to be worse. I am extremely sure about that. Wasn't expecting 37 to 40 degrees. Yeah, I think next year we will crack the 42 degrees. I'm pretty sure we will crack 42 degrees and have that for like a day or two. I'm pretty sure. Winter I'll get one definitely, yeah. Like absolutely, it will be a necessity. Not getting one will be the same as just admitting defeat and trying to die of a heat stroke. That is kind of the equivalent. Okay, I hope this is actually raising the environment level quite a bit. Charles says America likes their AC, but I'm fortunate to not need one and just have cool air cause of ocean. Yeah, if you have the fortunate blessing of being close to an ocean, that usually helps. I don't know how much it will help forever. I don't think it will help forever. But it is definitely going to help for quite a while. But it is, yeah, it is getting insanely warm. We are getting insanely bad summers. Funky diffuser. You're telling me, wait, you're telling me. Wait. This is just a normal diffuser for I don't know, oils, essential oils. If you're telling me you're just using this for essential oils or something like that, I do not believe you. I know exactly what you're putting in this. I know you. Whoever you are, I know you, and you're not. This is not just essential oils you're putting in there. Chara says, I live in a cool area and we leave our window open when we get wind. Yeah, I wish. I wish I was able to get wind through my incense. Yay! An incense diffuser. That is the only thing you put in there, definitely. It's not plant-based material you put in there. No. Okay, how's the environment? How are we doing? Actually doing pretty good. I guess our dragon didn't like the transformation. Oh, we have still Gardevoir and Tink Master that don't have in home. And I think the Tink Master also wants to have like a tour of everything. Dragonite, come tag along. I think this is like a 2... Yeah, this is like a 2 house. Where do I put you? And I need a new home for you. I need so many homes. It is insane how many homes I need. But it is the way to go right now. It's very, very unfortunate, but this is the way to go right now. We're making these capsule hotels, basically, for everyone, just to raise the environment level. Ta-da! Boink. Can you guys stop? Can you guys stop moving around so much? Okay. Mr. Dragoran, I wanna move in here. Into this empty house. I have no idea which I selected. This one, apparently. We get some traces of Pokemon as well. A hot spring shower. We get the whole Golduck evolution we get at the hot spring shower. Where's Tinkmaster? I need Tinkmaster and Gardevoir. I need them both. Bodoink. Gardevoir! I need you to follow me. Tinkmaster, I need you to follow me. I know you love your big skyscraper that you built, but you get to live in a tiny house over there in the on the main island. Yomp. And I really, really hope that I get the Game Boy with like level 5. that would be very cool. Yes, please go into that house. This is now your house. And then after I tell Tinkmaster that they are now home here, I shall take you with me on a tour de Pokemon Center. Because I will probably, looking at everything right now, there's a very high chance that I will just need to import some Pokemon from other areas. Yeah, seems to be the case. I will probably need to recruit some of the other areas. How rich it is! Yeah, I think there are a few Pokemon that will just come with me while I get stuff done here. I think our big guy is still here, the cook, and I think he counts as like a special Pokemon.
Now this is a fine building if I ever saw one. This alone makes our whole trip worth it. I bet lunch would taste even better if you ate it while admiring this marvelous structure. Speaking of food, this is where you met Chef Dente, right? What kind of shenanigans did you get up to here, bud?
Quite a lot, actually.
Wait, you're telling me Chef Dente was stuck in a barrel? And there was a Rotom who got into a CD player? You all worked together to set the mood? And get a proper party going? And then Volcanion showed up? Ha! Now where I expected this story to go at all. Next time you throw one of your parties, make sure you send an invite my way, bud. Setting the mood for a party. Gotta say, putting up decorations and stuff was a good move. You know, now that I think about it, Maybe I've been too focused on functionality. Might be fun to make something and go hard on aesthetics. Well, thanks for telling me a fun story, bud.
Well, well, well. I don't know if these Pokemon count as, like, important Pokemon. Let me check the environment level. If I take any of the Pokemon that live here, I am losing an environment level. So I guess we are not moving anyone from here, because I might need that. Bleak Beach it is. Also, I just got a nostalgia hit from the Pokemon music that just played in the background. That was immediately the starting music for if you put Pokemon Blue or Red into your Game Boy and you start the game. That is like the starting music. I just got hit with like a nostalgia arrow right into the brain. that kind of hurts. Just not gonna lie. Hearing that kind of hurt right now, because I remember when I was like 5 years old, first time hearing that music. Yeah. Okay, let's see who's doing not so great. There are a lot of Pokemon here. I'll just take the... What Pokemon do I take? I take the oh.
Tinker, Tinker, that's gotta be the coolest thing I've ever seen. Those lights shining on the building look great. Speaking of light, this is where you and Pikachu met, right, bud?
Pikachu. Yes. Pikachu and I met here. That is correct.
How'd you go down? How'd that go down? What actually happened?
So there was this thing.
Huh. So Moslex was napping in the mountains, and you lit up the whole town to wake him up? And then Raikou showed up with a crash of lightning? Now that's what I call a shocking entrance. Still, I feel a little bit bad for Moslex. Imagine losing your home and getting trapped in the mountains while you nap. See? I got trapped too one time. I was doing a bit of cave mining for materials, and the ceiling suddenly collapsed. I thought I was done for. If kind Diglett hadn't gotten me out there, I'd probably still be lost in that cave. I can't tell you how relieved I was to get back to my own pet, but truly there's no place like home. I sure hope Moslex was able to find a place they could call home.
Sarah says, I would like to say a big walk is out today for anyone who liked playing Untitled Goose Game. Big walk. I have no idea what Big Walk is, but if you say it's like Untitled Goose Game, I have to take a look at it. I still have to play Untitled Goose Game. And I'm gonna play it on stream, and I already have someone I want to play it on stream with. I hope they say yes. I think they will say yes. But yeah, I do have a plan of playing Untitled Goose Game at some point. And if that is like the spiritual successor, I 100% would be down to play that as well. I'll have to take a look at that. Ooh, what's that? Something really special glowing. It's like Peak, but puzzle game. Ooh, I love puzzle games. And Peak. Peak is super fun as well. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested. I need to go to the Withered Wasteland one more time anyways. So we shall move to the Withered Wasteland for a moment.
tropical seaside. Kick back by a palm tree and feel the ocean breeze. Hydrated tall grass. Tall grass along the water's edge. A habitat thriving. You have arrived home. You can play on Windows and Apple, which makes me really happy. That means it probably works on Linux too, but only probably. There's always a little discrepancy of Windows playable things, but it is probably also able to run on Linux with Proton. So this is it, huh? Gotta say, this is way better than I expected. The perfect Pokemon Center for a town full of nature. And you first met Professor Tangrowth here too, didn't you? So this is where it all happened. Where it all began. Come on now, how about you tell me some stories about this place?
So, yeah, everything was dry.
Oh, you had everyone working together to make it rain? Also, you could rescue Onyx? And then Kyogre even made an appearance? Wow. Now that's what I call an epic tale. I seriously wish I could have been there to see it all myself. I can just imagine all the plants and everything coming back after the rain. That reminds me. I once heard that the roof on buildings are for keeping out the rain. Maybe the humans built roofs so they could watch the rain together and still stay dry. Well, I think we've seen all the Pokemon centers out here. We should head back to the sparkling Skyland, don't you think? Seeing as we stopped at all those different places, I think it's fitting if we wrap our journey at the Pokemon Center.
I suppose so, maybe.
Okay, yeah. Oddish, you come with me. I don't think we have anything other Oddish related. You also come with me. And that should be 5 Pokemon that are running after me. Which means, since I have Tink Master already in a home, and that should technically let me put everyone into one more cell. I'm putting them in a cell. They're getting in the slammer. Oh, it's care package time. And hit pits. Thank you for the hit pits. Thank you. I shall enjoy the hit pits. And then I shall enjoy some nice scratchies. And easy. Care package time. Yes. It is care package time. And it's very good for my shoulders. I have the at some point I need to like adjust my screen, I think, a little bit more up top is probably a good idea. Because I'm kind of looking down on it. Not really. It's mostly like if I lean back, which is the way I'm supposed to sit anyways. If I lean back, I can like properly look at it. But it's slightly lower. It's slightly lower than it should be. It's not dramatic, but yeah, it is it is slightly unfortunate. Even familiar places look fresh and new once you get back from a journey, eh, but that was just what I needed to shift gears and clear my head. I think I was too caught up with making things big. But seeing the different sides, hearing your stories, they made me realize something. There's just no place like home. So what I'm gonna make next is a nice, warm, and welcoming building where everyone can live together. Thanks for the inspiration, SMB. I will make something amazing, promise. Alright, catch you later, bud.
Chara has finished lunch. Very tasty. I'm glad it was a tasty lunch. I hope it was also very relaxing. Now let's put everyone in a small box. Everyone, here's your capsule hotel. You will all sleep in the same bed. Potentially at the same time. I do not make the rules here. Except I do. Oh, right. You are the Pokemon that just carries stuff. Yeah, if you need like an extra inventory for whatever reason, this Pokemon is an extra inventory. I don't know why. I don't see that in any way, shape, or form being useful. But you can. It is possible. Alright, everyone up in the box. Do you live here already? I think you live here already. Yeah. Oddish. Get in there. This reminds Chara of when Chara was bullied. Did bully all of her sim characters. Yeah. Did you also have someone you really hated when you were in middle school, and you just made a sim of them and then you just tortured them? Like obviously you couldn't ever do that in real life with them, but having a sim of them like a voodoo doll and just letting them swim in the pool and drown. Put them in the box, yeah. And we did the challenge. We completed the challenge, and hopefully we get a Game Boy. We did not get a Game Boy, but we can apparently buy vending machines now, which I will do. You can never have enough vending machines. We can also get a pretty city house. Oh. That is nice. A simple door. I like simple doors. Simple doors are great. A mini generator. Okay. Well, there's no Game Boy. You lied to me.
The box Pokemon in this town seem to be the Pokemon in this town. I don't know why I said box. I think I might have projected something here. The Pokemon in this town seem to be living really comfortable too, and that's all because of you. You personally mashed them all into small spaces where they just have to share a bed with 4 other people. And they're so comfortable. You are doing a really good job. It's a bit astonishing to reflect on how much has changed since I met you. You've started putting your Pokemon into his tiny box. What the frick, man? So many Pokemon have come back. And I was able to witness several towns gradually return to the way they once were. It almost feels like the time I spent alone in that dried up wasteland never happened. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep working together with everyone to make this town the most comfortable it can be. Then I'll be ready for the day when the humans finally come back. Please keep it up until then, SMB.
Important request complete. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you for your continued use of PokeLife, the app for bettering your environment.
Please accept this memento as thanks for the great improvement you have made to this area. I got a Game Boy system! Keep on living your best poker life.
I'm fairly certain it was called a Game Boy system. Not a Game Boy. Like everyone calls it, a Game Boy system. I remember human children playing with those things, completely absorbed. They were clearly enjoying themselves so much that even just watching them was fun. That takes me back.
Okay, so the first thing we will be doing, because I think we don't get a... I have a feeling we don't get a... No way I can't photograph this. You sly motherfuckers. I cannot photograph this to duplicate it later. I am so annoyed. Shara says, SMB, no Game Boy. 2 seconds later. Yeah. I was kind of betting on it coming later. I really hoped that this was the case, because if that wasn't the case and I needed to put even more Pokemon into tiny boxes, I would start to get depressed, I think. So I really hope that there was like something happening. I still need to get chatty with them, okay. I need to get chatty with everyone apparently. There has been opening up so much more. But that is going to be stuff for private playthrough. I think it is time to let the credits roll, and then I suppose we could play some Final Fantasy or something. I did prepare a Final Fantasy streaming. Final Fantasy, yeah. It's not being Final Fantasy Friday. We won't do the main quest. Main quest is Final Fantasy Friday. But what we will be doing is leveling some stuff. Specifically doing like daily challenges, the daily dungeons and stuff. And potentially raising the level of some of my classes. Silly stuff, yes, silly stuff. Maybe farming some dungeons, because you have to do quests to get dungeons, which is quite annoying. Well, it's time to say goodbye to the Game Boy system, because I might not get that back. Like, there's a non-zero possibility that I don't ever get the Game Boy system back. So, goodbye Game Boy system. Way to go! You've made it all the way through part 7 of the Team Initiation Challenge. These things are definitely necessities, no matter where you are. I've got a link cable for the Game Boy system, so let's battle when you've joined the team. Anyways, here's your reward for that mission. You got the Volcanoe badge. That badge will let you, I'm starting to run out of ideas. Oh, when you've got that badge, you can eat spicier food or something. Anyways, what's really important is the next mission, because it's the last one, part 8 of the Team Initiation Challenge. You go get 'em. Your cherished photo. Your last task is to take a photo. You just need to take one photo and bring it here. But not just any photo. Imagine you had to leave all your friends and move somewhere really, really far away. Take the kind of photo you'd want to bring with you when you go. Maybe it's your favorite scenery or your closest friends. You can be in the photo yourself if you want. Anyways, bring just one photo like that. This is your final mission. I suppose we have a few photos already, right? So technically, oh, this is like special stuff. Camera, there we go. Then we can get the album. And those are all the memories that we have. This is why I tried to do, by the way, with the Game Boy. I was trying to get a reference photo. Chao says I need to go do handiwork stuff. Okay. We are also entering an ad break in 10 seconds. So I suppose we will be choosing photos after the ad break. I recommend everyone to go grab a snack, because we will be right back. Wow. Welcome back, everyone. Alright. Chawa will be doing series. That is awesome. I shall try to find the precious photo that is that we will be taking into space, I suppose. Maybe. The photo that you want to see far away from everywhere. I'll delete some of these. It's like I have some really good OO photos, so I don't need all of them. And I'm this is hard because I have like a super cute photo of God of War just sleeping. I have this precious bean that just has its soup. And I think I'm going to do this. Like I'm going to take this one. I will definitely save that to the photo gallery. This one is also super cute. I mean, look at this. This is like this is pure cuteness. And looking at that will give you it just will give you the hope that you need. I think this one is the best one though. I think this is the one that I'm going to give. Yeah. I'm gonna give my Eevee friend enjoying some soups. That is my most precious photo. I don't think there's any other way. This will send the data for the photo you have selected. Do you wish to proceed? Yes.
You are satisfied with your photo, right? In that case, you finally finished the entire team initiation challenge. Congratulations. Here's your final reward.
The Earth Badge.
You've completed the team initiation challenge. Alright, with that, you are now truly one of us. This calls for a celebration, a welcome party. We'll provide the food and decorations. Sorry to ask this, but could you prepare some party poppers? Wondering why the party poppers are your job? Come on, don't sweat the small stuff. It wouldn't really feel like a party without them, though, would it? This is your first job as a new member of our organization. Get some party poppers. That's an order.
Yeah! Got some Earth Badges. We gotta get some party poppers. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna pop so many party poppers. Which is pretty much exactly 2, I suppose. That is kind of the whole deal. We're gonna get 2 party poppers. Party poopers. Where do we find them though? I don't remember where to get them. You know what? I think they are like in Pallet Town, right? I think I can craft them, and I can craft them in Pallet Town if I can craft them. Boop-a-loop-boop. You have arrived home. It is time to craft some party poppers. There they are. Apparently we can make them with vines and paper. So sure, why not? We got some party poopers. Where can I equip them? Can't do anything with them, okay. So they just are. Also the PC has something to say. Oh, the environment level went down, huh? That's so sad.
Alexa, play Despacito. I hope I didn't activate anyone's devices. And that is one of the more dangerous things that still are a possibility. You can still activate those damn devices and accidentally like get someone get something going somewhere. So yeah, let's go get the party poppers. We are gonna party. Shower made a mistake. Oh no. What happened? Is there any way you can unmistake the mistake? Is that a possibility? How is it how is the situation? Is it salvageable? Made some gear glamour by accident. Oh, okay. You can. There is an item to unglamour them. I don't know how it's called. But if you made gear that you needed to equip into glamour, send help. I have no items to undo my mistake. Oh no. I know you can unglamour them. I just don't know what the item was called. But it's like a dark prism or something. So if you need to unglamour, it should be possible just by using that item. I'll have to take a look in a moment, but right now we will be finishing this chapter. We will be finishing Pokopia. Nito says Dispeller. Could be. I have no idea. It's like it looks like the glamour, but it's black instead of white. It might be a Dispeller. Honk. The delivery hatch is completely full. You weren't able to deliver the party poppers. Oh no.
Hello, Sammy. I just couldn't get this building off my mind, so I came back to investigate a bit more. So how does it? Did you learn anything about the building? Party popper won't fit? Oh, Sammy. Party poppers are no good if you just shut them away. Let me show you how to use them. Yeah, watch this. First you grab the string tight to get ready. Come on, you do it too. Yes, just like that. Alright, now let's pull the strings. Ready? Set.
Oh my. Emergency. Emergency. We may be under attack.
Oh, what happened? Did I do something? There, hush hush now.
Initiating emergency evacuation protocol. 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off. It's a rocket. Oh my. Professor Tangrove, are you okay? Oh, everybody will be able to see it.
That whole building just flew away. I don't suppose I did something I shouldn't have. But, you know, this is just one more surprise. I've witnessed wonder after wonder since I first met you. You've made houses just like the humans did, and brightened up a whole town with electricity. You held a party for everyone, started up a huge machine. Thanks to you, we Pokemon have gotten pretty skilled at acting more like humans. But to think a building as big as that could fly up that high into the sky? Humans really can do incredible things. Do you suppose there's any chance that humans are seeing that building out there somewhere? And that's the credits. I love music boxes. That's one capable rocket. Anyways, that has been Pokemon Pokopia. I hope everyone enjoyed it as much as I did. This is the ending, I suppose. I did expect the Silphco skyscraper to be the ending, but I guess this is also a good ending. Although define good ending, because the humans still aren't back, and we still don't really know where the humans went. And apparently our rocket ship is getting a lot of hits while it's trying to get through the what was it called? The Kuiper belt? The belt of all the asteroids that is around the solar system, kind of. Like in the middle, there's like a belt full of rocks, basically. You can do it, rocket ship! Yeah! I have to think of the Hatsune Miku song Hayabusa. Yeah, I don't know the lyrics, but it is about the Hayabusa mission, which almost failed. These are a lot of planets. I don't know if this is the same solar system as ours. I don't think it is, and it doesn't need to be. It is a very unfamiliar solar system for me. You sure gave a lot of fuel. Yeah, there was a lot of fuel, indeed. Oh. A space station? That's like a personal space station, huh?
So the humans are not completely gone. Is that the photo? is the human enjoying a photo of an Eevee enjoying a shoe? It is I, myself. Okay, so apparently the game has taken screenshots all throughout the game. I didn't even make those myself. Those are all screenshots that the game just took, I guess. all the events, all like slightly different events. It's Pikachu! A Pikachu! The Pikachu that gave all the power to their friends. Wait, why did the beach area come before this area? This area was before the beach area. Somebody is messing up here. Yeah, the party we had. And if you put like anything in these pictures, like technically you could have put like stuff in these pictures, and you would have been able to see it. Huh. Well, there's the rocket. This is what happened five minutes ago. It's my picture with Eevee. It's the Eevee enjoying shoops. The perfect picture that will always give you hope. It is Eevee enjoying its shoops. Oh, we got a screen. You picked up a tablet. Assuming someone actually does complete my mission for me by getting food and furniture and all that stockpiled up. That's what should I do if they actually want to join our organization? I don't know if any super serious do-gooders would want to join Team R. But if they do ask to join us, I guess we could let them. Might not be so bad. I bet everybody'd be real surprised if they found out Team R built a rocket to evacuate into outer space all by ourselves. We even have more than enough fuel to make it back to the planet easily after the environment calmed down a bit. The boss' plan is absolutely perfect. The boss says that the scale of the plan to get all humans into outer space at once is just too large. He said that if anything goes seriously wrong, the others might not have enough fuel to get back. Maybe we could share some of our extra fuel with them if that happens. And maybe people think, oh, Team R is actually so nice. And we'd get more people wanting to join up. Either way, I bet we can make a bunch of money from it all when the time comes.
Astonishing. Humans really could do the most incredible things. They didn't just build a big building like that. They even made it fly up into the sky. Our biggest hit may have blasted off and flown away, but as I watched it go, I couldn't help but think. Somewhere, somehow, humans will see that building. I'm sure of it. And then they'll come back here. I truly believe that. So until that day arrives, let's work together with the other Pokemon here to make even nicer places to live. So those humans will be gobsmacked to see what they're coming back to. Let's keep it up, Sammy.
You got the memories photo frame.
Excuse me? A Magnemite. And Shara has fixed her mistake. I am very glad that you were able to fix the mistake. Bzz. The open sky, the fresh air, the Pokemon. It has been a time since I saw them all. Hello, hello. Will you be a friend of mine? Let us talk together. Scary moment avoided. I am no longer without clothes. Yeah, I hate it when I accidentally make my armor into only wearable clothes. So I have to get out of my house without clothes while being clothed. Magnemite, the magnet Pokemon. The electromagnetic waves emitted by the units at the side of its head expel anti-gravity, which allows it to float. So that's how they float. I suppose this is the bottom of the rocket silo. Not a lot of stuff here. And I am wondering if this was always here? Probably was, huh? It's a Team Rocket hideout! And it actually is a Team Rocket hideout. Rocket hideout, yeah. I guess someone actually kind of has been chilling here for a while. That is very interesting, very amazing. However, with that, there's no more major overarching, no more thing to do. We can get chatty with the Pokemon, but this is... I'm gonna do this in my free time, I guess. Those humans were making a thing of him. Amazement, I now understand. There were many humans, one day they disappeared. Yeah, do you live under a rock? Can build your new house. That is absolutely fine. Factory storage, huh? I see. I'm counting on you. Yeah, that is everything. I guess there are more individual things that we can do. But this is all stuff I'm going to do in private. I'm not really here to do side questing, especially after the game is over. But I suppose it is time. It is time to complete this chapter of my life. Pokemon Pokopia. I think there is a DLC that we might tackle someday. But for now, we have 12 streams full of Pokemon adventures. The rest of the stuff is not very goal oriented, other than do the quests in whatever way they would get thrown at you. So yeah, the only thing we could be doing is run around and use party poppers at Pokemon. And maybe we could raise the environment levels. But yeah, that is it. That is it for this project. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you so much to the developers of Pokemon Pokopia. I really enjoyed the game. It has a lot of designed choices, which I really like. It has a lot of choices A lot of good choices been made. And it was sweet. It was technically short and sweet. Because I did like, you can definitely play this game through a lot faster if you know how to. But I also really enjoyed the aspect of just being able to still hang out with the Pokemon, some decoration however you want, like having some personal touches everywhere. I really enjoy that too. I can highly recommend if you want like a cozy game. This is one of the more cozy games. So yeah, and I guess we did find out what happened to the humans. And the fact that the humans can now return, actually. Like, they are now able to return, I think. So I guess there's hope for the Pokemon. That is also, speaking of the Game Boy, since I needed the Game Boy last time, you don't understand what a great console the Game Boy is. They only recently added one of my favorite games, which is the Wario Land. And I still have the original game here. And yeah, I understand why they put that as the essentials. Like, there's so many great games on this console. However, that has been Pokemon Pokopia. I will have to swap the YouTube stream for a moment. That will be important. I also need to change the input for no, that's Firefox. I wanted to open Final Fantasy, not Firefox. Yes, please do the thing. Do the thing. And in the meantime, I will be switching to the correct stream on the other side. No, I don't want to upload a video. There's no need for me to upload a video. I shall. Let's see. Can I like just change the stream key midstream? Is that possible? And I can just end this stream. Is that a thing? Your stream will stop immediately. Yes. Oh, did